Why did President Donald Trump launch a $500 billion Stargate AI project? What did he know that the world doesn't? And why was Hitler obsessed with the same mysterious technology? Did the Nazis tap into something not of this earth? Did Saddam Hussein possess an ancient Stargate, which Donald Trump and Hitler wanted access to? A portal to limitless power? Was this the real reason behind the Iraq invasion? Buried deep in history lies a truth so shocking, so dangerous that governments have spent decades trying to erase it. But the secrets are surfacing, and once you see the truth, there's no turning back. Stay tuned and let's find out. Hello, friends. For decades, theorists have speculated that the U.S. invasion of Iraq in 2003 was not just about weapons of mass destruction, but about something far more mysterious and serious. Whispers of an ancient Stargate, allegedly hidden beneath Mesopotamian sands, have fueled theories that Saddam Hussein had access to a powerful interdimensional portal, which could have made him rule the world. Could this be true? And if so, was the Iraq War a cover for a secret battle over advanced technology? But before understanding the Saddam Hussein and his access to Stargate, there was one more powerful person of the last century behind this: Adolf Hitler and his obsession with the Stargate. Long before the Iraq invasion, Adolf Hitler and his Nazi occult researchers were fascinated with portals. So what Nazis did? They formed the Ahnenerbe, a secret Nazi unit, conducted expeditions across the world, including Iraq, Egypt, and Tibet, searching for relics that could provide access to alternate dimensions or hidden civilizations. On July 1st, 1935, Heinrich Himmler, a leading member of the German Nazi Party and one of the most powerful men in Nazi Germany, he is primarily known for being a principal architect of the Holocaust, convened a meeting at SS headquarters in Berlin to establish a prehistoric research institute, leading to the creation of Ahnenerbe, meaning inheritance from the forefathers. Under Heinrich Himmler's leadership, its early focus was to find ancient symbols and scripts, reflecting Nazi attempts to trace an Aryan heritage and its secret relics. What started as a research institute soon expanded into ideological and scientific expeditions. After a few years, Ahnenerbe, a secret Nazi unit, gathered intelligence that Iceland has the legendary Thule, the supposed birthplace of the Aryan race, and hoping to uncover an ancient place of worship for Nordic gods like Thor and Odin. However, the Icelandic government imposed restrictions, limiting their research. Despite claiming to have found a sacred site, later studies revealed that the cave was uninhabited before the 18th century. A year later, the secret unit Ahnenerbe traveled from Central Europe through Western Asia, determined to find secretive knowledge and relics. Their journey took them through the ruins of ancient Dacian kingdoms, where they met Romanian scholars in Bucharest, then onward to Istanbul, Athens, and Lebanon. But in Damascus, under French colonial rule, their presence was met with suspicion. Same year in Iraq, they met Sheikh Agil el-Yawar, a Bedouin leader with ambitions of his own. Fascinated by Nazi Germany, he shared his desire to follow in the footsteps of Saudi Arabia's rising ruler, Ibn Saud. With his help, the expedition reached its final destination, the ruins of Hatra, a once mighty stronghold on the ancient border between Rome and Persia. What Ahnenerbe's secretive unit found in their expeditions remain debatable still today. Yet many believe the Nazis discovered a form of gate technology and attempted to use it in their secret weapons program, while chasing the secrets of Eurasian Empire. After the war, under Operation Paperclip, many Nazi scientists were brought to the U.S., where their research continued in black budget programs. Now it's a time to understand the origins of the Stargate. The concept of a Stargate, a portal capable of transporting beings across space and time, is deeply rooted in mythology. Ancient Sumerians, who lived in what is now modern Iraq, believed their gods descended from the stars. Some researchers claim that these were not gods but extraterrestrials who left behind advanced technology, including a Stargate hidden in the ruins of Eridu or Ur, ancient cities of Iraq. According to alternative historians, Saddam Hussein was deeply interested in Mesopotamian history and allegedly funded secret archaeological digs in the 1980s and 1990s. Some reports suggest his regime discovered something significant, possibly a portal, leading the US government to take immediate action so that Saddam Hussein should not become mighty power to rule the world. As, before the invasion, Saddam often spoke of his connection to Nebuchadnezzar II, the ancient Babylonian king. His obsession with ancient sites led to speculation that he was trying to reclaim lost knowledge or even reverse engineer ancient artifacts. Some theories even suggest that Iraq had a secret underground facility near the ruins of Babylon, where attempts were being made to activate the Stargate. Key events that fuel the theory. The ruins of Ur and Eridu Ur, the city of Abraham, was home to the famous ziggurat of Ur. Eridu, considered the first city of Sumer, was believed to be where the gods first descended. Both sites were heavily guarded and saw extensive U.S. military activity during and after the invasion. The 1991 Gulf War and ancient artifacts. After the first Gulf War, Iraq's National Museum was mysteriously looted, with thousands of priceless Sumerian and Babylonian artifacts disappearing. Some believe these were taken not for their historical value, but for their technological secrets. The Pentagon's interest in Stargate technology. A 2004 Pentagon memo, leaked by sources, referenced exotic propulsion systems and advanced space travel theories. More than 60 Iraqi cultural treasures were taken to the United States and after many years were returned to the Republic of Iraq, following 5 separate investigations led by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI. The U.S. military's continued presence at ancient sites in Iraq suggests there was more at stake than just geopolitical control. The idea that Iraq housed a Stargate may never be officially confirmed, but the theory continues to intrigue historians, conspiracy theorists, and sci-fi fans alike. If such technology did exist, it would explain why ancient Sumerians worshiped sky gods and why world powers remain obsessed with Mesopotamian history. But what we know for sure is that the U.S. has always had long-standing geopolitical interests in the greater Middle East. Jason Opel, professor of history at McGill University, told Newsweek. So the question arises, why these artifacts were investigated for so long and why USA Army established a secret unit in 1977 and named it as Stargate Project, and then again in 2025, President Donald Trump launched Stargate LLC Venture, an American artificial intelligence project worth $500 billion. Microbiologist Dan Burish, a name many know in the UFO community, claims that the true purpose of the Iraq War was to locate and obtain exactly that. There are claims that the Stargate was not the only thing found. Also, a network of tunnels that stretched for miles and connected to other secret locations, perhaps even to locations in other countries. Often, we find out later that although the specifics are not correct, the general premise is very accurate. So while the Iraqi Stargate may or may not exist, there is almost certainly a larger, likely much darker picture underneath the official activities. In short, perhaps it is not always important what the question is, just that the questions continue. Somewhere between the mundane and the extreme, the truth is likely waiting. Do hit the button and subscribe.